Hey YouTube, I've got something a little unique to show today. In the background you see some Vending Series 3 unpeeled sheets. And in fact, this right here is a brick of 100 that has not yet been peeled off. What I'm going to do today is hopefully have the first eBay guide of mine, which will be connected to a YouTube. I have two other guides already, but none of them have videos in them. So I'm going to actually peel off a full set of 18 sheets from the Vending Series 3. We're going to get the exact cards for like what is on each of these Vending Series sheets that were released in Japan many years ago. I assume 1999, since that is the last date at the bottom. At the end, I will show you, a little bit more about this, but I'm not going to remove it now because then all of those other sheets would fall. So let's just go ahead and jump in here because this is probably going to be a fairly long video. Here's number one. Now, when you're peeling vending sheets, you want to make sure you hear that little pop before you go and peel a card off, because if you don't, you may end up splitting the card, because these are quite old. First card is Cubone. Some of these cards I do not know the name of, mainly the extra cards. This is Pokemon Tower. I have them all listed, I just don't have them memorized, so I may not be able to tell them to you right offhand. There's Bellsprout. There are 18 sheets. 18 times 4 is 72. Since the set has 52 cards, excluding the Bill's PC that is in part of the extended set, there are 20 duplicates. That first extra card was the number 1, just regular trainer, I don't know the name of it. So moving on to sheet number 2. Got a Ghastly, Weeping Bell, and then we have our second Cubone, our first duplicate. Here's one of the best-selling cards from the set, Uyama's Pikachu. There's Uyama. Sheet number 3. See how it's not wanting to pop? Well, there it went. You wouldn't want to start peeling it off before it pops. There's Haunter. If you did, you'd just end up splitting the card and essentially ruining it. We have our second Bellsprout. Ghastly. We have our first extra rule card, number 1. The number 4 sheet, we have Growlithe, Ponyta, Pidgeotto. If I get my hands on the same kind of deal with Vending Series 1 and 2, I'll try to do a similar video. Here's one of Imakuni's extra cards. I can't remember the name of this one. It's one of the less expensive Imakuni cards. Sheet number 5. We have Magmar. Vulpix, one of the better sellers from this set. Another Ponyta. And then we have our second extra rule card, 20 damage from confusion. I think that's the name of it. Yeah, got took out on that one. Number 6. We have us a Weezing. Another Vulpix. Our 2 corners did not want to pop on this card. Growlithe. And then we have our third, or no, our second regular trainer card. Guys, here's a little life lesson for you. If you pull pizza rolls out of the oven hot, always wait. Do not immediately pop them into your mouth. They will always be hot and they will always burn you. You will not get to taste anything. You think you can set it in your mouth, and then, after 5 seconds of blowing on it, you might be able to bite into it. No, it's still going to be hot, and you're going to have molting pizza sauce all over your mouth. I've made this mistake so many times. In fact, it just happened right before I made this video. I was cooking 40 pizza rolls. In fact, I was making a video. The dinger went off. I went over there to save it from being scorched because I had it on broil. And I tried to eat some pizza rolls too fast. Give them plenty of time to cool off. They will taste much better when you have a tongue with skin on it still. I guess that's what's on your tongue. Skin, taste buds, whatever you want to call it. Anyways, to get back to the vending sheets. Here's number 9. We're coming up on the halfway point. We've already seen Tauros. That was one of the cards that just displayed while I was giving a little bit of a rant. Nidorino. Venonat. The guy who sold me these vending series sheets, I think he goes on here by Joey Ginkgo. I think this is Imakuni's Nasty Plot. He cut me a great deal, in my opinion. He sold me 20 complete sets, plus this brick of 100, which is, what, another 5 sets? Staryu. I assume that's a brick of 100. That's what it looks like. He shipped them great. Maybe at the end I'll sum it up and show how he shipped them. Each individually wrapped, sorted, and he had them on his site, which I will display below. He's got some really good prices on stuff. I'm probably going to go back and try to get some more deals off of him if possible. But if you just check out his site below, as a link, he's got different cards for sale. Really cheap, and he works with you if you want to buy a lot of stuff from him. Which is good, because as a dealer, if I buy around a wholesale value or around a retail, or even close to retail, I can't really make any money. I think this is the 3 versus 3 Dugtrio battle. I should have every single one of these cards for sale in my store. I'll probably have a few of these Unpeeled series up. It's just the singles sell so much better than the complete sets. Because, I mean, see, what are we getting? There's 72 cards in here, there's 20 extras. A set is 52 cards. I can get like 130 for that, or if I sell them out individually, I mean, the price is close to 200, if not more. But of course, you got to factor in the fees that you lose in shipping for each one of them, and you're looking at close to $1 on each card if you push them out individually. Here we have Imakuni's pass card. If I'm not mistaken, there's 3 of those. The only card that has 3 of, or that there is 3 of in the Vending Series 3. Here's one of my favorites, the Mewtwo. It sells really, pretty good too. It is not the error that has the Japanese writing on the leg. I did have one of those, but it's sold for quite high on eBay. Kadabra. Arbok. I was hoping Joey had the Vending Series 1 and 2 as well. That would have been awesome. The only person I can find right now that's selling sets wants $75 per set, which isn't a bad deal. It just doesn't leave it, like I said, a whole lot of room for profit after I pay for shipping. And then someone else buys a set from me. Got fees, shipping, handling, gas at the post office. There's our first Hypno. I believe that's the number 5 trainer, or whatever kind of card you want to call this, just extra Vending Series card. On to sheet number 15. Sand Slash. We have another Mewtwo. Right on. Pokemon Machine. See it up in there. Now, the only reason this video may not end up being in his guide because it's possibly too long, which that's all right. I'm going to try, but if there is no guide link below, that is why. Within the guide I should have. It's not really going to be a guide, I guess, in a way. It's just going to be under eBay guides for Vending Series 3. You know, what cards are on each sheet. If I can get, you know, some unpeeled sets for 1 and 2, I would love to peel them off and do the same kind of deal so everyone knows exactly which cards on each sheet. I mean, I'm sure it's something that's already displayed on Bubblepedia or something like that. But I'd like to write one just for my own knowledge. Amakuni's pass card. I do have 2 other guides that are linked in the About section for YouTube. One is on fake cards and another one is on uncut sheets. The uncut sheet ones, I mean, it's fairly interesting. It's got some nice pictures on it. The fake card one is actually kind of interesting. Some of the stuff you guys already know, but I mean, it will definitely get you by with the basics for telling if a card is real or fake. But at the bottom, there's a Charizard that is real, but has the fake stamps on them. If some of you did not know, there are fake first edition stamps going around. Somebody's putting them on shadowless cards. And at the bottom of the guide, I show you how to tell if your stamp is real or fake on your cards. Because there are a certain few aspects that stick out. We're on to the last sheet, number 18. Well, there we go. Graveler. Haunter. Machoke. I believe that the last card should be Amakuni's Lose. Yep. Amakuni's Lose, Hole, whatever you want to call it. Okay, so that is the complete Vending Series 3 Unpeeled. There are 72 cards, 20 extras, 52 within the set. You should have seen at least one of every card from the set. Now I'm going to pull this down and this stuff's, well, let me just go ahead and move it. But this is one of the things that they come in, I guess. I'm not really sure how the vending machine thing worked. But this box, I guess it's the original. And this is what they used to come in. I think each one of those is 50 sheets. So this is a stack of 100. All original and sealed. You're probably not going to find too many of these sitting around anymore. And I got these all from Joey Ginkgo. I think that's what he said he goes by on here. I should have a link for his YouTube below and his website, which has great Great prices. If you want any of these individual cards, just check out my store. Hopefully you enjoyed and you were able to get any information that you were looking for if you were trying to find something for Vending Series 3. Thank you.